Again, this is Mr. Johnson, and we're looking at Algebra 2 for those of us graphing linear inequalities with two variables, x and y. Okay? So if we see it in standard form here, like this negative 2x plus y is less than 5, here are the steps that we take to solve these types of equations. Again, here's our rectangular plane. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to algebraically change the standard form that I have here of the ax plus by is less than c into a y equals mx plus b, something like a slope-intercept format. So I'm going to add 2 times x to both sides of my equation, which results in a positive y being less than 2 times x plus 5. Once I have it in this form, I can say that I'm going to treat this as the equation y equals 2x plus 5. So, using our quick graph form, the plus 5 allows us to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on my y-axis for my y-intercept. And with a slope of 2, I can then move, as we move 1 to the right, we're going to move up 2 on the x, or move 1 to the right on the x, we move up 2 on the y. This gives me my second point, which I can then draw my line through like this. Okay. Right now what we have graphed is y equals. Again, this line right here right now is y equals 2x plus 5. At this point, we need to determine whether we're going to leave this line as a solid line or if we should separate it. We look to our inequality. Because it's simply a less than and not a less than or equal to, we're going to separate this line, indicating that the region that we choose, or that we will choose soon, can approach this line but will not be equal to the values of this line. Third step. Now we arbitrarily choose a point within the region. Okay? A very convenient place to use, if it's possible, is the origin. The origin again being here, and having a coordinate of 0, 0. To test your point, all we're going to do is plug in our xy coordinate, 0, 0, in for my x and my y into my inequality, and see if the expression is true. If it is, we will shade this region. If it isn't, we'll shade the region opposite. So, testing. For my y value, I have a y value of 0 is less than 2 times the quantity of x, which I have, which I'm testing at 0, plus 5. If we look here, 0, again, is the same. 2 times 0 is 0 plus 5. And now we see that 0 is less than 5. This checks. Since this is true, we shade the region with that x, or that random point value that we had arbitrarily chosen, and that is the graph of the linear inequality. The opposite of 2x plus y is less than 5.